This is your maths introduction for Monday. Okay, I'm going to talk you through what I would like you to do today, what you would like to complete. If you haven't watched the videos already, go do that because they're really going to help today with some of the equivalent fractions for year 4 and some of the measuring for year 3. Okay, I'm just going to flip my screen and talk you through the tasks I've set you for today. Okay, we're going to start off with year 3. Okay, hopefully you can see that now. We are going to be measuring in length of different lines and objects using millimeters and centimeters. Now, the thing we need to know from the beginning is how many millimeters go into a centimeter. Okay, now 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. Now, we should be used to this now because we've got our rulers in school that we use all the time. So we've got centimeters marked on our ruler here. The smaller lines here are all millimeters, and if you count them up, so that's 5, our longer one here. And it goes all the way to 10. So each one here is equal to 10 millimeters. Okay, it's really important today. Okay, so you're looking at our lines to see what they measure. The first one's nice and easy. Okay, you're measuring in centimeters. When we get across to here, hopefully you notice that actually our line isn't on 9, it isn't on 8 centimeters. And also, we just draw a line, that's where it comes to, and we've got to measure in millimeters. Now, first we need to work out how many millimeters are in our 8 centimeters. So hopefully we can work that out because we know 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. 8 is going to equal 8 times 10. So let's see what you work out. And then we need to look down our ruler and see how many more millimeters. So it'd be 8, 5 millimeters, 6. So we've got 6 millimeters. Plus our 8 centimeters, work it out and see if we can put the answer in our box here. Okay, use rulers to draw lines of these lengths. Have you got a ruler at home? Use a sharp pencil and draw different length lines. Now remember, 75 millimeters, it'll be 7 centimeters, then 5 millimeters. Okay, be careful when you're measuring on your ruler, they're very small millimeters. Okay, measuring objects this time, nice easy start. With this one down here, be careful. We are not starting at 0 here. We want to measure from here to here. How many centimeters is that? So be careful. Okay. Another calculation we need here is how many centimeters there are in 1 meter. Okay, so 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. Okay. Using that now, we can work out what each individual point here is. So if that's 1 meter, that's 100 centimeters. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 jumps. Okay, so we need to work out what each jump is, and then you'll be able to work out the height of the giraffe. Okay, and then the task down at the bottom: find items in your classroom. People at home, find items in your home, your bedroom, your living room, anywhere that are, first of all, less than 10 centimeters, between 10 centimeters and 1 meter, and then more than 1 meter tall. Okay, good luck, year 3. Year 4. What you're going to be doing is continuing with our fraction work. Now you're going to be looking at equivalent fractions. Now equivalent fractions just means they are the same, they're equal. Okay, so it says shade the bar models to represent the equivalent fractions. Shade a half. You're going to do not much neater than me. Oh. Okay, so you're going to shade our half, and then 3, 6, 1, 2, 3. You notice they are equal because take up the same amount of space. Okay, we do the same for the following. Okay, always double check. So a half is the same as how many tenths? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so always check it's correct first. Okay. Now, using the fraction rule to help us, I'll show you how to do this. The first one, we've got to find out what the missing numbers are, okay? So a half is equal to something. We don't know the numerator, 4. We know it's 4, so that's fourths or quarters, we call them. So how many fourths or quarters are there in a half? So we have a look up here, there's a half. Might just draw a line down to help me. How many quarters? 1, 2. So I know that is 2, okay? So using this fraction rule to help you. This time we've got to fill in our fraction rule first, so we've got to work out what our denominators are. So there's our whole. Now underneath we've got to work out what these are. So there's 1, 2, 3. That means our denominator is 3, so we're working in thirds. So each one of these is 1/3, okay? So I'll write that in each one. Okay, you do the other ones and then use that information to help you answer these. Okay, so true or false? Half is equivalent to 3/6. So there's a half. I'm going to draw a straight line as quickly as I can. Straight down, how many 6? 1, 2, 3. It is true. Okay, so use the fractional just like I have to answer the other ones. Okay, are these statements always, sometimes, or never true? Circle your answer. So this is draw a diagram to support your answer. So it's always good to draw a bit of a fractional to help you, okay? The greater the numerator, the greater the fraction. There's always, sometimes, or never true. So I might just show you a little bit. So 1/4 is there. 2/4 there. So my numerator is greater there. That fraction is more than that one. However, if I had 4/10, okay, my numerator is bigger than this one, but 2/4 is a half and 4/10 is a half, 5/10 is a half. So it's not always true. Okay, so be really careful with the statements. Have a work through some of the fractions, see if you can get it to test if it's true or not. Okay, right, good luck, year 4s. Okay, guys, can't wait to see you working Class Dojo. Stay safe.